Hello friends, family, total strangers. I am doing another cooking video. I think that's what we're going to do tonight. I cooked up dinner last night too, and I'm going to include that as well, and breakfast the other day. Yeah, so it's been a fun day. I've done lots of fun, exciting stuff. Last night I do other things for fun that I don't put in the videos. Last night I watched a movie, Dirty Dancing. I watched it through Amazon Prime. I downloaded it onto my Kindle Fire and then I watched it. I might have cried a little at the end when her dad tells her how proud he is. Just a little bit. Stop judging me. But anyway, yeah, cooking video. So before I get into what I'm actually going to make, I just wanted to talk about one of the things I love keeping in my fridge. I love keeping a little thing of pesto, because as long as you have pasta, you can just cook the pasta, whip pesto, and you have a quick and easy dinner. It's nice to have those little things in your fridge that you can make a quick, delicious dinner with. And the other great thing about pesto is you can make a grilled cheese and add pesto to it, and sliced tomato and maybe avocado, and and all of a sudden you got something awesome. And you can use it, yeah, for lots of different reasons. Great as a sandwich bread. But yeah, let's get to dinner. I think I'm gonna try to do a chicken and Brussels sprout. Cooked up with mushrooms, pasta, pesto, that sort of thing. We'll see how it goes. If you're thinking something along the lines of, I want that in my face right now, then we think alike. I should note that if you want to do a cream sauce, you could just add some heavy cream to that and cook it up, and it would have been delicious as well. But just tossed with the pesto, it's pretty nice. No, I am not rock jumping into that. Maybe if there was somebody here to goad me, but there isn't, so I'm not. I will take a quick swim though. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Well, that was a little chilly. I am still waiting for my testicles to drop back down. They're currently in my abdomen. I'm going to use a fun little ingredient tonight. This is a plantain. So plantains, it's kind of, I mean, the best way to describe it if you haven't had one before is kind of like a cross between a potato and a banana. So the blacker it is, the sweeter it is, and if it's green, then it's very starchy like a potato. But when they're kind of yellowish, greenish like this, they're usually a hint of sweetness, and they're often served as like a starch, essentially. So definitely harder to peel than a banana. I just did a rustic chop on the garlic, which just means that I was lazy and didn't want to fine chop it. So that's a trick of the culinary world. Just call it rustic, and it works just fine. So one of the things you'll come to living in a van is that I never cut chicken up ahead of time. I'll cook it and then cut it up, because dealing with raw chicken in a limited sink is terrible. So I always cook it first and then cut it up and use it for whatever I'm going to do. Really simple seasoning, salt and pepper. It's getting dark. I better get some light on. So I'm saving most of this to use for something else. I'll figure that out later. Leftover refried beans from a couple days ago. So one thing that I like to have, other than just, your standard cooking olive oil, I like to have a nice olive oil, $15, $20 a bottle, and they just with that really fresh flavor, like a totally different flavor, and you don't cook with it, you just use it for seasoning. And we'll just drizzle that on our plantains here. And this bottle has lasted me over 2 years because I just use it for seasoning. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be delicious. What I didn't talk about in making my pancakes the other day was that I don't, I always make up a batch. I don't use a mix. I make them from scratch. It's just 1 egg, 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, 1.25 cups of milk. I use heavy cream and water mixed together, a tablespoon of sugar, and then I just add a little bit of melted butter in there as well, mix it around. And that makes about 3 days, about three servings worth of pancakes. And then I usually just whip up some sort of fruit and sugar and butter concoction to throw on top. But if I have syrup, I might use that as well. I like maple syrup, and the problem is it's expensive, so I usually just end up making my own little fruit compote for the top. I feel like tonight's episode is Quentin Tarantino's Toby in Transit, because everything's a little out of sequence in this one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Hasta.